A lot of people ask me, what do I do with my hands and what do I do with my arms? The short answer is, when you're not gesticulating, then you can come to rest like this. Or that's a variation of that. And this is called the steepler, and it implies that you know what you're talking about. It implies knowledge. So I think that's obviously a great thing. And the great thing about this gesture, apart from that it's easy to use, is that it's a comforting gesture because we have a lot of nerve endings at the end of our fingers. And when we're touching our fingers like this, it can feel centering and grounding. So I suggest you give this a try if you don't do it already. And some people do have a problem gesticulating. If you have a tendency to simply have your arms by your sides, then one way around this is to shake them up. Give them a good shake, and then what you'll find is, because they're a bit looser, you'll be able to start moving them a little bit more, and then with practice you'll be able to gesticulate. There's a few other gestures I'd love to share with you today. This is the first one, and this is called the plicator. And if you notice, my palms are up, but also my eyebrows are up. And this means I want to please you, or I want to please the audience. So it's great if you want to ask the audience something, you can use this gesture. You do need to be careful because it can be overused. If you're doing this all the time, for example, then what happens is you can lower your status and lower your gravitas. So use this, but use it with caution. Another one is the opposite of this. This is called the leveler, and this implies that these are the facts, this is how it is. So for example, if someone was to heckle you and to challenge your authority, when in fact you were the expert on the subject and you did know your stuff, then this is a good gesture to use. Also, for example, if you were doing a talk and there was an interactive section in your talk and then you wanted people to quieten down and come back to the main group, you could again use this gesture and say something like, "Thank you very much everyone, if you could finish your conversations now, that'd be great, and then we can carry on." And then finally, one I want to share with you today is this one. That's an easy one, isn't it? It's called the thinker. And again, you may do this already. If you don't, it can be quite a useful one to use. Say you've got a question and answer session at the end of a presentation, then you can try this. If, for example, you're thinking about what you need to say, you're not totally sure of the answer straight away, it communicates to the person that's asked the question that you're considering their answer. So it's a flattering gesture to use. Please do go ahead and enjoy your gestures and let me know how you get on. I'm Julia Court from Communicate with Confidence. Thank you very much.